Good evening, all. Please wait for 5 more minutes. Our dignitaries are here to come. Sorry for the delay. Please wait in a while. Good evening, all. We are pretty much glad to have you all with us today as we wrap up an incredible journey of innovation, creativity, and collaboration. We have seen teams come together to tackle challenges, build solutions, and brief the very bold ideas. To the jury, mentoring and guiding, the participants and organizers for laying this platform, thank you for being for the part of this amazing community. Let's wind up this chapter with pride in what we have accomplished and excitement for what comes next. And so, taking a moment to welcome you all to the grand finale of Finshield 2025, organized by the Department of Financial Services, Indian Banks Association, Bank of India, in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad. So now, to just go through with the glimpse, I want a moment to run across the video which depicts the reflection of hard work, fun, and dedication to all those who have involved in this event. Dear team, may I have the glimpse video here over the screen?
Passageless luggage may be less relevant for the people who are used to the digital systems, but this is a huge boon for the people who don't know how to handle
Of this entire journey happening and one word that you can say about all the journey regarding this hackathon. You have come across a lot of hustle, you have come across a lot of confidence in the battle and all. So I can see happy faces. Hope this worked out well for you.
So, forwarding to the next, it's my privilege to invite a very few guests to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our respected Director of IIT Hyderabad, Sri Professor B.S. Murthy Garu. He plays a vital role in shaping the academic vision and ensuring excellence. Please welcome, sir. And I request Gauri Shankar, sir, to please award him with a bouquet. Now, we take great pleasure in inviting the key pillar of IIT Hyderabad, the registrar, Sri V. Venkatrao Garu, onto the dais. So, passing for the next. Sri Padi takes care of the entire information technology associated entities of Bank of India, ensuring the bank is technologically advanced and future ready. So, as he is very much responsible for all the activities, we are very glad to have him on stage. Let's welcome Sri Sudhiranjan Padiji onto the dais. He is the CGM, Chief General Manager IT and Chief Information Officer, Bank of India. So I would like to request Sri P. Harikishan Garu, the Chief General Manager and Chief Risk Officer, Bank of India, to be here with us on stage. Sri Harikishan is responsible for ensuring that all the risks of the bank are well taken care and the bank is sound in all respects, mitigating various risks. We are happy to hear you, sir. We are delighted enough to have Sri K. Srinivas Rao sir, who is Senior Advisor, Indian Banks Association. As Senior Advisor of IBA, Sri Srinivas Rao sir, who was ex-Chief General Manager of Canara Bank, takes care of the payment systems and technology matters of the entire banking industry. We are very happy to have you here, sir. Now, I am very much happy to welcome Sri Ashutosh Mishra Garu onto the dais, the General Manager and Chief FinTech Officer, Bank of India. Sri Mishra ji takes care of the data analytical department of the bank apart from handling the FinTech related issues. We are happy that you have been there with us, sir. Even I take a delition to welcome Professor C. Krishnamurthy Garu, M. Pandurangarao Garu, and Dr. Shobhan Babu Garu. Please come and join us on the dais, sir. Pardon, sir, it's C. Krishna Mohan Garu, the Professor IIT Hyderabad. Alongside, I am very much delighted to have the people who are just like amazing. They are Sri Rajesh Kumar Ramgaru, the General Manager and Chief Digital Banking Officer, Bank of India. Sri Satyendra Singh Garu, General Manager and Chief Technology Officer, Bank of India. Sri Manoj Kumar Srivatsava Garu, Field General Manager, Bank of India, Hyderabad. Sri Abhishek Thakur Garu, Chief Technology Officer, Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology. Mrs. Suparna Biswas Garu, Senior Partner, McKinsey. Sri Nitin Gupta Garu, the Director, Deloitte. We are happy that you are with us today, sir. And now we know that as LAMP is more than just a symbol for our heritage filled culture, it's a silent promise, a promise to illuminate minds and inspire innovation and carry forward the light of knowledge that this hackathon has ignited. To perform this auspicious ritual, I would like to take the honor of inviting our distinguished guests on the dais to please join us to light the lamp.
गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्तमश्रमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजनीवती दीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो रुद्रश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Thank you to our esteemed guests for lighting the lamp. and setting the tone for the celebration. Now, I request to give us all the welcome notes by Sri Sudhiranjan Padigaru. We are happy to have you here, sir, and we are waiting as well to hear from you.
A very good evening to each one of you. Respected Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, Sri V. Venkatrao, Registrar IIT Hyderabad, Mr. K. Srinivas Rao, on stage, my colleague P. Hari Kishan, Asutosh Mishra, my colleague, Professor Krishna Mohan from IIT Hyderabad, Mr. Pandurang Rao, Professor IIT Hyderabad, Dr. Sohan Babu, Professor IIT Hyderabad, and all my colleagues of the stage, and most importantly, the participants in the Hackathon 2025. We warmly welcome each one of you to this event, and you all have made it a very, very special one. We are thankful to the participants who had submitted their entries initially, and through a three-stage process, now we have selected the winners as number 1, 2, 3, etc. So this is a very unique occasion where we have collaborated with IIT Hyderabad, and this hackathon is being organized as per the initiative of the DFS and under the aegis of IBA. Here we have seen active participation from the students all over India. Those who are not here, I thank them, and they have done a great job. We had a very, very difficult time in both the themes for all the jury members to decide the winner. So this is a closely held contest. Uh, Actually, I cannot express my words the way the brilliance has been shown by the entire participants. This is unparalleled. So without taking much time, I would once again request you to remain attentive throughout the session. This is not going to be a very long session, but please be attentive and let this be concluded in a timely manner. And please wait for the announcement of the winners. I once again thank IIT Hyderabad for providing all the logistics and also all kind of support for making this happen. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot. Now, I would love to request our very much delighted guest, Professor Sri B.S. Murthy Garu, the Director of IIT Hyderabad, to please be here and to address us.
Good evening, friends. All my friends from the Institute and all the dignitaries from the Bank of India and the other institutions of banks and all the participants. A hackathon brings us to what is called innovation. Okay? It's a measure of innovation, measuring the innovative ideas of all of you. And there's no place better than IIT Hyderabad to be able to, display your innovative capabilities, because at IIT Hyderabad, we strongly believe, if you have ever gone to IITH website, the front page tells something what IITH stands for. A student has ever seen the website and known what does IITH stands for all of us? Anyone can say louder? No. So you are not seen it. So we say IITH stands for inventing and innovating in technology for humanity. So That's what IITH stands for. Last 5 years, we have been nurturing this innovating spirit and inventing spirit and working towards the humanity is what we say. And we don't say Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad anymore. And that is something that we have ensured that every student gets into this innovative spirit. Every semester, we call for proposals from our students. We call them as build projects. Bold and unique ideas leading to development is the name we gave. And if a student's idea is good, we give 1 lakh rupee to begin with and then provide the mentorship. And we have a building just across here, which is called TIP. You would have seen two buildings which look exactly similar. One is called TRP, Technology Research Park, where I would love to see Bank of India taking a space there and then sitting there and collaborating with us on all aspects related to finance, for example, new research on finance and things like that. We have 1.5 lakh square foot area meant for people from industry to take space. And I came to know that only 6,000 SFT is left out. That's the kind of people coming to the campus, occupying the space, collaborating with us. The second building is what we call it as TIP, Technology Innovation Park, where we have another 1.5 lakh square foot area only meant for people who want to do startups activity, the pre-incubation activity, incubation activity. And we not only do that, we also tell students if you have an innovative idea, take a semester break. We give you 6 credits. At the end of the semester, show us a product, we give you a grade. You don't do any courses in one full semester at all. This is another very uniqueness. It doesn't happen in every IIT. Then we also say that if your ideas are working out well at the end of second year BTech, and if you want to start your startup, now leave the campus. We give you a diploma. And we give you 5 years time to come back and complete the third and fourth year. Again, there's no institute in India which possibly does this. In fact, ideally, we don't want any one of them come back. In fact, if somebody comes back, for me, it's a failure. Okay? So I want somebody to come back after 3 years and tell me, sir, I don't need your degree. I'm already successful. So this is the kind of people we want to create at IIT Hyderabad. We don't want people at the end of fourth year stand in the queue for a job, but we want people who will create jobs. And if you look at what is the outcome of all this that we have done in the last 5 years to 6 years, we have 320 startups at IIT Hyderabad, which have created 1,500 crores of revenue. 1,500 crores of revenue. And what is that we have spent? We have spent possibly 5 to 6 crores. That is the seed grants that we give. So this is a kind of ecosystem that we have. In fact, when we had this TIP ready, I thought, how do we fill this TIP building with people? So we have written to 3,500 engineering colleges saying that, do you have any innovative ideas of your students? If so, come to us. We got about 500 proposals. Finally, 75 were shortlisted by a committee, and a company called Greenco gave funding about 5 crores to all of them. And we provided mentorship, we provided space. This is how we are creating a beautiful ecosystem at IIT Hyderabad. In fact, in the last 5 to 6 years, we have 580 patents, for your information. In the last 1 year alone, we have 219 patents. And this year, we have a slogan. We call it as Mission 365. Patent a day is what we say. And for your information, by the end of June, 180 days, we have already 150 patents filed. Okay? This is the direction IIT Hyderabad is moving. And I feel India, if it has to become Viksit Bharat, if it has to become Atmanirbhar Bharat, these are all essential. Create an ecosystem where students come up with brilliant ideas and nurture them. That's what I was asking when, what are you going to do to these people who are going to win your hackathon? They said they are going to give a prize money. I said prize money is important, but what is important is holding their hand until that particular product that they are bringing out goes into the commercial products. Okay, goes into the light at the end of the day. They should be able to see. That is the true support I think you people should do. And while you can also suggest them to go to the international competition, That can still be done, but what is more important for a student is that I have a brilliant idea, I have demonstrated already a prototype, I need your support to see that this prototype becomes commercial. So my request to the team sitting on this side is to ensure that, because we always talk about the valley of death, ideas are plenty all around, but the number of ideas out of them which go and see the light at the end of the day are not many. So that gap has to be filled, and we need people to come forward and to fill that gap. And I'm sure that the winners of this will get that kind of support. And I request all of those students sitting here, feel free. If you have an innovative idea, you have one email address you can send, director@iith.ac.in. Okay? Just one email of you saying that I have a brilliant idea, sir. Can I get a space at IIT Hyderabad, TIP? We will ensure that you will get some space here. We will ensure that you get some seed grant. There are so many people who are coming forward. There are people like NMDC. He says, we don't have the wherewithal to identify who are the brilliant people around. But you are the right people to identify that. You identify the people, will give the money. Please use this money as a seed grant to them. So there are so many coming forward to support brilliant ideas. What is needed is to have that brilliant ideas. And if you have some brilliant ideas, feel free and come back to us, and we will try to see that you flourish, and along with you, the country flourishes. Thank you very much, friends.
Thank you so much, sir. We are very much delighted to have these words from you. And now we are happy that our registrar of IIT Hyderabad, Sri V. Venkatrav Garu, have joined us. Sir, please come on to the dais, sir. It's an honor for us to have you here, sir. So, we'd love to hear something from you. Can you please come here and address us, sir? It's our opportunity to be addressed by you. Please, sir.
First of all, very sorry for coming late. Actually, I do not know much. I do not have the much information about this, but I wish every best of luck since it is actually done at IIT Hyderabad. We wish every student, all the students and all the participants, very best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, it's an honest yes for us if that is an address by Sri Harikishan, sir. Sir, I would love to invite Harikishan, sir, here to address all of us. Please, sir.
I know I'm standing between you and the prize distribution ceremony. You have to endure for a bit more. So, respected and esteemed Director IIT Hyderabad, Sri B.S. Mukti, respected Sri V. Venkatrao, Registrar IIT Hyderabad, respected Professor M.V. Panduranga Rao, Professor IIT Hyderabad, Dr. Shobhan Babu, Professor IIT Hyderabad, and my other colleagues on the dais. A good evening to all of you. Sir Murthy, sir, thank you for collaborating with Bank of India for this event. It has been a real privilege, sir. And I would be failing in my duty if I do not acknowledge that what has made this event a grand success is the spirited participation of all of you. A round of applause for all of you. I'm the Chief Risk Officer of the bank, and my main job is to find gaps. I've been part of the jury today, and I had gone across various rooms yesterday, also various seminar halls yesterday also, and I've seen the presentations of many of the teams. There are certain gaps which I've identified. Take this as the honest feedback from the domain side. The first problem was with regard to using alternate source of data to derive the probability of default. One major issue with the models that we have seen over the past 2 days is that See, it is very important that the alternate source of data which you are using should be a good proxy for the traditional data. For example, if you are looking at the income of an individual, the ITR would be the traditional data. Otherwise, एक कंपनी के लिए कंपनी का अगर रेवेन्यू है तो उसका बैलेंस शीट में भी the revenue is reflected. The good proxy would be the GST returns which are filed on month basis, right? And secondly, अगर एक MSME unit है उसका एक operating account है, if you sum up the credits in that particular account, that would be a good proxy for the turnover of MSA. But what I have seen in your models is perhaps the proxies which you have used are rather weak and do not reflect the true income of the individual. I'll just give you an example. Just say most of you has used the utility bill payments as a proxy for creditworthiness of the borrower, right? But the amount of utility bills is pretty small and that will not reflect the repaying capacity of the borrower. Another flaw in the models which I observed is most of the models require the user or the bank to input data. And this data is basically a declaration by the borrower or the prospect. Basically, what the bank would require is that most of the data should be ingested into the model through APIs and through digitally verifiable sources. It should be like a CIBIL score. Whenever a prospect walks into the bank, I look at the CIBIL score and he passes the grading criteria because if he has a CIBIL score above my hurdle rate. उसी तरह जब मैं ये मॉडल को देखता हूं तो मुझे एक स्कोर चाहिए जो मुझे बताएगा कि he is good to go. That is the second flaw I had observed. The third is with regard to the use of data. Most of you have just used synthetic data, and the data has been split into training data and test data. And you have used the test data to determine the accuracy of the model, accuracy, precision, recall of the model. But I think in real world, the bank would validate it against a data set where we have information regarding whether the borrower has defaulted or not. Then the precision, accuracy, recall, and upfront score would be true reflection of the accuracy of the model. That is one gap I have found. And fourth is with regard to the business potential that many of you tried to project. What you have said is that if you use the model, the bank will be able to augment the business to such an extent, and the probability of default will come down by this much. The bank will have less defaults in its portfolio. That is not how the real world works. And that was not our ask when we asked you to develop models based on alternate data. The ask was you arrive at the probability of default, and it should be a true reflection of the kind of probability we will see over a period of time. That is, the predicted probability of default should in a way converge to the observed default rate when we validate it after we use the model for a year or so. The divergence between the predicted default rate and the observed default rate should be the minimum. That would determine the discriminating power of the model you have used. So the ask was to develop a model which has good discriminating power. This was regarding the problem statement 1. Regarding problem statement 2, I think I have mentioned this in one of the seminar rooms also. The problem statement has three distinct parts, and the first part was with regard to detection of impersonation at the time of registration. This issue has not been addressed by 8 out of 9 participants. But we have evaluated you on the model you have prepared, which covers the other 2 points. To end, this was a honest feedback from my side for you to actually refine your model. I'm sure you are very capable people, and whenever you participate in hackathons where you are preparing models for the banks, I think certain inputs from the bankers would help you in preparing the models which will be acceptable to the bank, and the models will be implementable for the bank. They'll be ready to implement for the bank. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And now it's the most awaiting moment. Hope you all get there. So, yes, over the past 36 hours, we have witnessed something truly special. Not just the prototype, but the idea with heart, solutions with purpose, and minds that arouse to be novel. Dear finalist, whether your project is polished or still in progress, it represents something bold. You showed up and built something real that is a win in itself. You belong in this space. You have proved you can create under pressure, and this is only the beginning. Now, with that spirit in mind, let's move on to the awards. Yes, I know that you have been waiting for this. And we have two problem statements. Coming for the problem statement one, it is third place go to the team that showed great effort and smart idea. So, yes, you are confident enough. Congratulations to the team Finclusion for the third place for the problem statement one. Now, I would like to request our registrar, Sri VV. Hello. So, yes, our registrar, Sri V. Venkatrav Garu, to present this award for the problem statement one and for the third position. And yes, second place goes to the team with a well-enveloped project and a strong determination. Well done, team. Team. I would like to request Sri Radhakrishnan Garu to please present the award. So yes, and the first place goes to the team. So have you checked with the configuration of thoughts? It's a suspense game. We are revealing the suspense. First place goes to the team that truly impressed the jury with their creativity and impact. A big congratulations to Doom and Gloom. Please come on to the dais. Now, I request our director of IIT Hyderabad. Sir, it's very honor for us to take this award from you. So, I request Professor B.S. Murthy Garu, the director of IIT Hyderabad, to present this prestigious award. Of course, there is also a special mention for this problem statement one. You are no less than winners. It's Team Squirtle. You have done equally good and you are no less than winners. Please give them a big round of applause. Yes, coming to the problem statement two, it is. So, for a thoughtful solution and great collaboration. Dear Squirtle team, please come on to the dais. Yes. For the problem statement two, it is for a thoughtful solution and great collaboration. The third place is for the team Thomas. Please come on to the dais. I would like to ask Sri Srinivas Rao Garu from IBA to please present this award, sir. So, our second place team impressed with showing a great engagement impact. It's none other than Team Vajra for the second position for problem statement two. And I would like to request Sri Sudhiranjan Pariji to please present the award. And in the first place, for a standout project that truly captured the spirit in this hackathon, my heartfelt congratulations to the team. It's none other than Team Jigyasa for the problem statement two and for the first position. Please welcome to the dais. And I would like to request the Director IIT Hyderabad, Professor Sri B.S. Murthy Garu, to please present the award. request all the other five award-won teams also to be here on the dais. Please come on to the dais for a quick group photo. Sure. So now, for the problem statement, there is also a special mention where they are equally the winners. It's team mnemonics. You have showcased a phenomenal idea with a great prototype. So you're equally the winners, and please come on to the dais. Team mnemonics, please come here on the dais. Give them a big round of applause. All of you, the achievers, and here on the stage are also the achievers. Please, a big round of applause for them. Now it's a wonderful moment. Please, all the winning teams, please come here on the dais for a quick group photo session.
Problem statement one, problem statement one, first, second, third, first, second, third. Problem statement one, first, second, third. Problem statement two, first, second, third.
So yes, for those who have not come on to the dais, you dare to start and you choose to create and you refuse to quit. Let this not be the end, but the launch pad. So when you walk out of this room, hold your heads high, not just as hackathon participants, but as builders of tomorrow. Keep running, keep building, and keep daring. The world needs more of what you have got. So thank you so much. And now I would like to request the General Manager, Bank of India, Sri Ashutosh Mishra ji, to convey the word of thanks.
So, respected dignitaries on the dais, my Bank of India colleagues, and all the participants. So first of all, we would like to thank the DFS for conceptualizing PSB Hackathon Series 2025 and giving us an opportunity to be a part of this initiative. Then my special thanks to Sri Abhijit Fukar, Economic Advisor, and Kirti J, Joint Director, DFS. We would like to thank IBA for their guidance and support in all stages of the hackathon, which helped us to organize the hackathon in the same spirit as that was conceptualized by the DFS. My special thanks to Sri K.C. Nivasarao, sir, Senior Advisor, IBA. We would like to thank IIT Hyderabad administrations and team who have relentlessly put their efforts in a cooperative and coordinated manner. As a partner institute, we'll continue to explore the partnership for fintech and cybersecurity domain with IIT Hyderabad. My special thanks to Dr. B.S. Murthy for accepting our invite and getting the questions. Sri Venkatarao Registrar, IIT Hyderabad. Now, Dr. Sohan Babu, he was being associated since the day we have conceptualized and we have started programs. My special thanks to Dr. Sohan Babu, Mr. M.V. Pandurangarao. So it was totally we have around 600 plus application and 2800 plus participants were there, and the complete shortlisting of the participants from the 600 teams to 72 teams by the IIT Hyderabad team, the jury. It was a tremendous effort by the team. My special thanks to IIT Hyderabad team for that. My special thanks to Idea BT, Dr. Abhishek Thakur and Dr. Susmita Mandal for accepting our invitation and be a part of the jury. Now, my thanks to Mr. Nitin Gupta from the Deloitte, Ms. Suparna Biswas from McKinsey for being a part of the jury. We also thank print and electronic media for who have covered this event extensively. We thank FGMOGM, Mr. Manoj Srivastav, and the entire team who was greatly helped in conducting this event. And last but not the least, we thank all the students, participants, jury for making this a great success. We see the large participants, a record participation in this hackathon, this series, and more than in any of the PSVs. As we gear up to celebrate our 120th Foundation Day on 7th of September 2025, we reiterate our commitment to inculcate innovations, fresh talents, and ideas through similar initiatives in future. So once again, thank you everyone for making this a great success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I request all these 6 winning teams to please go to Conference Hall 1 in the first floor. And the rest, please stay here. You have to collect all your certificates and goodies. Please stay here. Do not leave. All the participants, runner-ups, all the aspirants, please stay here. I request dignitaries on stage to please present the certificates to the aspirants.
So the last, but not the least. So this entire work is done by team. So I should say thanks to my team. Around 20 members of the team actually from a lot of over the last few months. I should say thanks for the team.